Greetings. Elder Blacklight here. Today we're going to have a lesson in where do your values lie? What do you value? We're going to go on use Vlad TV as a learning tool. Get this point across about values and the standard of living. Check this out.
I interviewed Brother Polite. I don't know if you're familiar with him or not. Um, a conscious figure out here in LA. And one of the things that he brought up that we discussed was
it's a black man or black woman who's doing relatively good. They have their own car, they have a nice house, they have nice clothes. They manage to do good by themselves and for themselves. And matter of fact, they're even doing good for their family. How might he be able to, or how might she be able to do these things void of master? See, this is a person who hasn't gotten out much. So all they know is we get food, clothing, and shelter from master. So they will have to surmise that the only way the free black man or free black woman got their food, clothing, and shelter must be from the same construct. And this is the conflict that's at hand today. Because people have to believe there has to be a catch. There has to be some brown nosing. There has to be some kind of compromise. In order for somebody to succeed, they had to do something wrong to get it. And I understand, because being in extreme poverty, living in destitute areas, going to schools that's dilapidated, it incurs so much stress that it makes you give up. Before we say historically, understand that we only talk about a small chunk in history.
in America.
Black people were black people were ancient and had way more money than any
Right.
white person has ever existed. So I just need us to be careful with saying historically,
Sorry.
because historically that's a flawed statement.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right.
In recent America.
In America.
Okay.
In America, period. That had to happen in order for a black person to become rich. There was a white person that cut that check. So when they see someone who appears to be self-made, they can't accept that. So therefore they create this conspiracy theory because they can't come to grips themselves that this person actually got there by hard work and their own intelligence.
Yeah. I think that is, and I don't think that that's the case. In a lot of cases, it's just the things that matter to us on television. You know, we look at it from that perspective, but there's so many businesses and so many people that built themselves up from nothing. You know, I even look at most of us as Southern artists and people who are from the Bay. You know, or anybody for that matter who was in music. They didn't like our music in the first place. Most of us were, if not millionaires, very wealthy. Slim Thug, perfect example of that, was was possibly a millionaire way before. A lot of us were way successful and literally, like we were talking about today, we talked about a lot of positive stuff before the interview. Like, dude, we were running healthy businesses.
Now, what I'm about to say is going to fly over a whole lot of people's head because they've been used to living here in this construct of America under the white man's mind set, under his mind patterns, under the way he think, and a lot of us are zombies, and we lowering ourselves to the level of beasts, following after the Caucasian. Now the God, he was on the right track when he said that we had more wealth than the white man could ever have, and we still got it. But we looking at it wrong. We looking at it in materialistical terms. Now Polite, he was just trying to make an excuse for himself because so many brothers were jealous of him, and really he's nothing to be jealous of. None of these brothers that I see on YouTube are nothing to envy because of their mental powers, their mental thinking. They think like the majority of people think about themselves, about black people. So we're gonna explain what I'm talking about. Behind me you see the pyramids. Those pyramids, in contrast to the universe, you see those beautiful stars. A lot of people don't realize, unless they follow the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that we are the descendants of the one who put the creator who put all that together, made all that possible. Using that as an example, when you go to Egypt today, you see the ruins of that, and the Caucasian can't figure it out. His mathematics is off anyway. You know, that's why he can't figure that out. So the guys who created that those pyramids, they were so far advanced over what's happening today, they even got it on the walls. Everything that's on the pyramid walls, we using today. So everything that was on those walls, a lot of it was transposed or transcribed to scripts in the Library of Alexandria, even probably more so in detail. And the Greeks and the Romans, you know, they came and hijacked that. So our standard of living, when we succeed, our success is validated by the Caucasian. I don't care what you do. You don't get nothing independent from the Caucasian. Money, cars, you know. So I don't know why Polite talking like, you know, I'm so big, you know, because you got a few bucks and you driving a car and got a few women, you know. That ain't nothing, man. That don't, to me, that ain't too much. Now the one who created that, all that, I'm talking about the materials to make money, the paper, the gold, the silver, you know, the one that created that. If you believe in a creator, some brothers don't believe in a creator. They believe all that's accidental. Everything is accidental. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad showed us just how it came about, just how it was, and also he was the most successful leader ever was because he called the Caucasian the devil, told him the truth, and in his face, which y'all couldn't do, see. Y'all brothers couldn't do that because Vlad was, running his little game on you, and you, subscribe to his argument. Fell down to his argument when you the one that created music, period. We the one that created music because we had an advanced knowledge of vibrations, So following the example of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, building up the multi-million-dollar Nation of Islam mindset was far independent from the Caucasians' mindset. So we walking around here like zombies and walking around here like we are brown nose and polite. You just got through brown nose and Vlad or whatever, however y'all pronounce his name. Y'all can't get it, man. Y'all ain't gonna never be able to get it. But anyway, I hope y'all get it. This is Black Light, all the way from Detroit, Temple #1, New Mecca. Dig that. What up, though?